Good morning, y'all. Welcome to another vlog. It is Saturday morning. This is day 8 of Vlogmas. So first things first, we've got to check our coffee advent calendar, the 12 coffees of Christmas, linked in the description box below as always. And we are moving on to our second box. So I went ahead and put the second box on top so it would be easier for me to get out. And these are the flavors that we have to choose from. So I'm just gonna reach in and randomly grab one, and let's hope for the best here. There is a peppermint in here. I am not looking forward to that, and I hope it's not the first one I get. Yay! I got toasted almond cream is today's flavor, so that sounds pretty good. So far, out of the first box, our favorite coffee was the almond amaretto. It was so good. That was my favorite and Ted's favorite. So maybe toasted almond cream will be good too. Let's go make some and find out. Okay, I've got the coffee in the coffee pot, and it smells really good. And then I'm pouring in the water. Brew now, sweet angel. Brew now. Whew, I had to put on a sweater. It is a little chilly this morning. All right, while the coffee's brewing, let's go ahead and check our magical almanac for today. As always, this will be linked in the description box below, along with the 2025 version. Today is Saturday, December 7th, 2024. The color of the day is brown. The incense of the day is sandalwood, and the moon is waxing in Pisces. It entered Pisces at 4:49 a.m. When the moon is in Pisces, the focus is on dreaming, nostalgia, intuition, and psychic impressions. It's a good time for spiritual or philanthropic activities. I have got some sandalwood incense here from Gia's Tradition, so let's light it up. And you know the drill, Gia's is always linked in the description box below. I love sandalwood, and so does Ted. This is one of his favorites when I burn sandalwood. So this morning the house is gonna smell like sandalwood and toasted almond. That is lovely. Okay, y'all, the coffee is ready, so let's go ahead and pour a cup for ourselves. I've got my collagen in my coffee cup, and I'm just gonna pour the coffee right over. This smells so good, just like the almond amaretto did. And Ted is still in bed, so I'm not gonna pour his yet. I'll wait till he wakes up. I don't want it to get cold. Let's pour in a little cream. Let's give it a little stir. And now we taste. I need a minute. I need a minute to think over this flavor. All right, this one's not great, y'all. This one's not great. It has a slight flavor that reminds me of mildew. Like, upon first drinking it, the flavor's not too bad. I wouldn't call it almond, but the aftertaste is not good. This is probably my least favorite one that I've tried, unfortunately. I would not say it's undrinkable, but it's definitely not good. I gotta give a thumbs down to the toasted almond, unfortunately. It's not nearly as good as the almond amaretto. Now that my morning coffee has given me life, I am about to surprise Ted, he is still in bed right now, and go down and get us some breakfast tacos. So there's this little restaurant in our town called Tacos. I love it so much. It is super cheap. The food is super good. We've eaten there a couple times, and we noticed that they had breakfast. And last time we were there, Ted was like, I would love to try their breakfast. So I'm finally up early enough, and he is home, that I can run down and get us some. I'm going in my pajamas, no makeup, because I gotta get there before they quit serving breakfast at 10, and it's like 9:15 now. So I'm gonna get 2 tacos for Ted, 2 for me, and I'm just gonna eat the filling out of mine. All right, let's go. I've never driven anywhere in my Pizza Hut slippers before, so I hope this goes well. I am driving over to Tacos and listening to Tycho this morning, which is a really awesome, like, kind of chill vibe that I just felt like hearing today. I used to always listen to Tycho as I walked around Whittington Park by myself in the mornings, and it's so beautiful. I don't know, it just holds some nostalgia for me. Oh, now it's gonna play Chastity Belt. Okay, I gotta go back to Tycho here in a minute. So last night, Ted and I stayed up pretty late just talking about our plans for our future and sharing music with each other, and it was really awesome. I had a great night. But now I'm kind of tired because I think we stayed up till like 2 a.m. But it's so awesome having somebody that I can just talk to into the night and just have such a great time with. I've been so fucking happy lately, you guys. Just, I can't even tell you. My heart overflows with joy and love right now. And I feel so lucky for everything I have, so grateful for everything I have. And I'm about to feel grateful for these breakfast tacos as soon as I get there. I am pulling into Tacos here, and thankfully they have a drive-through line. Here is the menu. I'm waiting in line here to place my order.
What can I get for you?
Hi, can I get 2 of the eggs with chorizo and potatoes?
On flour or corn tortillas?
Flour, please.
All right.
And then can I get 2 eggs with chorizo on flour as well?
All right.
And that'll be it.
I'll go in at the window.
Thank you. 4 breakfast tacos for $12, you guys. Like, oh my God, it's so cheap. I just have to wait a few minutes for them, but it's worth it. And while I'm waiting, I'm gonna adjust my music and play the entire Tycho album instead of this random crap that's playing on my Spotify right now. Got it going. My favorite album by Tycho is called Dive. It's just perfect, chill, early morning weekend vibes. Maybe you can hear it just a little bit. I don't want to play too much because I don't want to get a copyright hit, but it's beautiful. Okay, I think it's finally my turn, at least to pay. Hi. Thank you. Got my change and now I just wait. Thank you. Side quest complete. Tacos have been obtained, y'all. All right, I am headed back home. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Y'all, I'm back home and Ted is getting up. He got out of bed when he smelled those breakfast tacos. How is the coffee, Ted?
It's all right. I don't know.
I thought it was not good. I mean, not terribly, not like undrinkable, but just, I don't know. It's got a weird aftertaste. It's almond, toasted almond is what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's close, I guess, to toasted almond.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, I'm glad you like it. I didn't like it at all. Let's bust open these breakfast tacos. All right, I don't know which ones are which. Oh, they gave us salsa too. All right, hold on,
nice.
y'all. Let me get these out. Okay, so these are my egg and chorizo only. And then Ted got egg, chorizo, and potato, or that's what I got for Ted, because I know he likes the potato ones. Let's have a look at it. Oh my goodness.
It's like a burrito. Yeah, it looks good.
You could get them on flour or corn, but I just got flour. I didn't know which one you would prefer. I figured flour. And they gave us 2 different, like, salsas here. What's the orange one?
I don't know. I just poured a lot of it on there, though.
All right, you gotta try it and tell us how it is. Oh, it's all falling apart. It looks delicious.
It's good, yeah.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm ready to try mine, man. I'm hungry.
Eat them.
I am. All right, let's unwrap this bad boy. Here's what mine looks like. Oh my gosh, and it's so easy to just eat the filling out of it. I'm gonna need a fork, but let's just try a bite. Mmm.
Good.
That is good. The chorizo's really good. I don't know which kind of salsa I'm gonna use. Is that spicy, the orange?
I don't seem like it's too, but this one might be.
All right, I'm gonna try this orange salsa and pour it all over mine. Oh, that is good. That's good sauce. All right, y'all, we're gonna enjoy our breakfast and then I will see you guys back here after I get ready for the day. Well, guys, Ted thanked me for the breakfast burritos and then promptly went right back to bed. He was tired. So I got ready for the day. I just did a very minimal brown kind of smoky eyeshadow, did some copper lip gloss, and then let me show you outfit of the day. I'm wearing my Disturbia mushroom dress and I paired it with this green cardigan, the same one that I wore yesterday. I love this in the winter. It's so cozy. And then I'm wearing black leggings and of course my Doc Martens. In my opinion, no dress is complete without a pair of Docs. And then I'm wearing brown tiger's eye. Color of the day is brown, and that's why I chose this dress because it does have a lot of brown in it. So brown tiger's eye necklace and my tiger's eye ring that I bought at the shop downtown, which I want to go back there for Christmas shopping. I'd like to get something for Ted's mom from there. So I'll have to take you guys down there to Little Rock Shop soon. Right now, I got to run down to the post office because I have a bunch of packages there. I ordered some gifts for my family and I sent them to my P.O. box because I was worried they would be delivered while we were out of town because we're going out of town tomorrow. And but they came early, so now they're sitting at the post office and I've got to get down there before they close at noon. And also, I think I might have a subscriber gift in there. We'll see. Hey, y'all, I'm here at the post office. I'm about to go in and get my packages. Okay, I had 2 packages. These were both packages that I had sent here of gifts that I purchased. The subscriber who sent me a package and said it would be here Friday, it was not here. So I will come back and check again on Monday to see if it shows up. All right, I am back from the post office now and I have got to go edit today's Vlogmas vlog and I will see you guys back here in a little bit, and Ted and I are going to do a super fun project today. I can't wait to share it with you. So see you in a bit. Well, guys, I was going to be back in a couple hours, but I came in and found that Ted had already started prepping all of our supplies to make cold processed soap today. So right now he is measuring out the coconut oil that we're going to use. We needed 12 ounces.
Yeah, we're a little over.
That'll be all right. Yeah. And then he's measured out the sweet almond oil. I was almost out of this bottle, so I just brought this bottle in so we can make sure we have enough. And then this is lye back here.
Yep.
And water.
Moon water.
Moon water. Awesome. And I think is this all we need?
This is everything, yep.
Awesome. So we are making cold processed soap, but we are not using animal fat. We are using all, I guess it's a vegan soap. Not intentionally, but these are the supplies we have. So coconut oil and almond oil are going to be our base.
Yeah, coconut oil, if we just made it out of I mean, you could make it just this, lye and water.
Mm-hmm.
But you'd have to let it cure for like, I don't know, almost 2 months. And then it would be real hard. It would be nice, but it might dry your skin out. So you add this almond oil, and then it makes it the bars a little bit softer.
Mm-hmm.
But and it'll cure faster. But this kind of soap will be way harder than the way that you do
the melt and pour, yeah.
But it has to cure because you got to let the lye do its thing. You don't want to be rubbing lye on yourself.
Oh no. Yeah, Ted's in here getting everything ready. I've got to go edit, and then I will be back, and we are gonna put all this together and make some soap. I'm super excited. It's my first time ever making cold processed soap. Ted knows what he's doing, and he's gonna show me the way.
Yeah, I've done it with instead of using coconut and almond oil, I use animal fat, water, and lye.
I bet that was nice.
It was real hard, so I think I still have. Well, no, I don't know if it's in storage.
Ted has also grated up some orange rind here. We are going to put in the soap. We are going to make a citrus evergreen soap since these are going to be holiday gifts. So we are preparing to make our soap. We have our little safety gear here. So we're each going to have gloves and goggles to protect our eyes because we are going to be working with lye, which is highly dangerous. You do not want to get this stuff on your skin. Also, the dogs are outside in the backyard, so they will be nowhere around this. We have all of the materials that Ted gathered, and then I also went ahead and got out our essential oils. We are going to be using cedarwood and orange, and then I have my mica powder here to color the soap. Ted liked the light green. I do too. I think that's going to be pretty. We may mix in a little azure green with it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll mix up a color. All right, I've got you guys up on the tripod box here, and Ted and I are getting geared up for safety. So we're going to put on our gloves, our latex gloves. You're going to want to wear long sleeves. Just in case you get any splashback, you do not want any lye on your skin.
Oh.
So long sleeves, gloves, and then we also have safety goggles to protect our eyes.
I mean, really, as long as you're careful, you won't have any problems. But if you did, to wear all this stuff would be good.
Oh my god, these are so... Let me clean these. These are kind of dirty. I can't see through them. Hold on. Okay, getting my safety goggles on here. And we have got the fan on in the kitchen. Ted is attempting to open the window.
Yeah, you want good ventilation. You don't want to be breathing that in.
This is a really old window, and I don't know, is it going to open?
No, the whole thing broke right here.
Oh, okay. Well, the window's not going to open, but we do have at least the kitchen hood fan going here, so we got that going for us. So our first step is we're going to pour our moon water into a glass bowl, and then we're going to pour our lye into it and mix.
Water has to go first.
Okay, water has to go first. So the water's going in to the glass bowl. I feel like a scientist with this fancy beaker.
Oh, we got laser measuring. So that water is 61 degrees.
All right. And now, Ted, I'm going to let you put the lye in.
The lye is 79 degrees sitting here.
Here it goes. All right. Be careful. This is the reason I've never done cold processed soap, is because I've always been afraid of working with the lye.
And I'm about to show you why you should be afraid of working with lye.
Yeah,
it's not bad, but it's...
You can hurt yourself with it if you're not careful.
Can they see this being mixed?
Yes, they can see it. So you just stir, and it gets hot. Right, baby?
Yeah, we're at 186 degrees. We got a chemical reaction going on.
Holy crap! It already went up that high.
Look at it steaming the bowl. Yeah, just put your hand. You'll feel heat coming off of it.
Oh yeah, you can actually.
Instantly, it went up almost 100 degrees.
That's crazy. So this is why you wear the gloves and the long sleeves, because this can cause serious burns if it gets on your skin.
Yeah, and we just mixed lye and water, and your body is mostly water, so it'd be a real bad deal to get. It would be doing this same reaction, but with your skin.
Yeah. Not good. So are we trying to get up to a certain temperature here?
Well, this is going to be hot for a while, so now we want to start melting our
Coconut oil? Okay.
and almond, and we want them both pretty close to the same temperature once we go to mix them.
Okay. I have one of my gloves off so I can operate the camera, but the hand closest to the lye has a glove on it. So now I am going to put the coconut oil into this pan. Come on, get out of there.
Does it all go in?
Yeah, pretty much. And then the almond oil I'm also going to pour in. And we have this on the melt setting, so this can all melt together. So I'll see you guys back here in a few minutes when we get this melted and we're trying to get the temperature right on both solutions here. While the coconut oil is melting, I am going to mix up the color for our soap here. So like I said, I'm going to use this light green mica powder. And I love coloring my soaps with mica powder. I will link to this down in the description box below if you want to get some for your own soap making needs. It was pretty inexpensive for all those colors on Amazon, and this is safe for skin. So if you're going to use mica powder, you just have to make sure that it is skin safe or for use in like cosmetic products. Well, I just got green mica powder all over me. So good thing it's safe for skin. So what I'm going to do is pour a little bit of this powder into a small glass bowl. Oops, that was a lot of powder, but should be fine. And then I'm going to mix it with some rubbing alcohol. And this just makes it easier to like mix into the soap mixture. If you just put the mica powder in there by itself, it doesn't always mix very well. So I like to mix mine up with some alcohol first. Look at that beautiful color, you guys. Look, babe.
Oh, damn.
Looks nice, huh?
Yeah.
And I'm just going to use a little knife here to mix this up. And so we're only doing a pound of soap, so I think that should be plenty of color, but I can always mix more up if need be. So Ted has already looked up the formula for essential oil, and it's 1/2 to 1 ounce of essential oil per pound of soap. So I think I'm going to use about 3/4 of an ounce. And I'm going to go ahead and mix these two together. 3/4 of an ounce is about 20 milliliters. So a standard 1 teaspoon measuring spoon is 5 milliliters. So I'm going to fill this up with orange oil, and this is going to take me a minute. Ted says we're almost ready on the temperatures over there to mix together. So I'm trying to get all of this ready for us.
We're pretty much just waiting on the lye to cool down.
Okay, awesome. So here's our 5 milliliters of orange oil. I'm going to put it in a little glass bowl here, and then I'm going to do 2 of these, which will be 10 milliliters of the cedarwood oil.
We're within 10 degrees.
Okay, we are within 10 degrees. We are almost there. So hopefully by the time I get all this essential oil ready, we will be ready to mix. You actually use more essential oil in cold process soap than you do in melt and pour soap, which is what I just found out. So that's why we're using so much essential oil in this compared to how I usually do it. All right, that's about 10 milliliters. So here's our fragrance ready to go in. How's it going over here, babe?
This is our coconut almond oil all melted. We're at 111, 112.
Okay, and our lye?
Lye is at about 117. This I want it to get pretty close to about 100 degrees. So we got to drop about
14 degrees.
14, 10, 104 would be fine.
Okay.
You gotta have around within 10 degrees the same temperature, or the lye will just burn everything up.
Okay. All right, I'm putting my gloves back on to get ready for the mixing. So I will mix while Ted pours the oils into the lye, and then we will stand there and take turns mixing it for about 20 minutes. We are just waiting on the cool down now. What is it at?
109.
Getting closer. And what's this one at?
113. We're gonna start mixing.
We are?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get my other glove back on. So Ted is instructing me on what to do. So I just take this and pour it in.
Yeah, pour it all in there. That's 106 degrees, that mixture.
Okay.
And now I'm gonna slowly pour a little lye in there, water mixture, and just stir as I pour it in.
Okay. Sorry if you guys can't really see this, but we got to be real careful here. So here I am mixing the lye into the oil.
This is where it's dangerous. You don't want to be splashing it.
No.
Some people use an electric mixer, but
yeah, we don't have one. We don't have one that's non-metal. So we are just using a wooden spoon to do our mixing. Here it is after another pour. Ooh, it's starting to feel thick.
Is it?
Yeah.
And then, yeah, you just stir.
So when do we add the fragrance and the color? Now or?
No, we'll let it cool down to get down to like, I don't know, maybe 80, 75 degrees.
Okay, so I will see you guys back here. I'm gonna stir until this gets down to 75, 80 degrees, and then we'll be ready to add in our color and essential oil.
And if we didn't put anything in, it would just be white when it's done.
Mm-hmm.
And it would just have this
Clean
smell. Yeah. Oh, this part right here is where you're taking oil or fat and you're binding it to water, because usually fat and oil doesn't mix.
Yeah.
But that's where the lye comes in. That's your catalyst to bind them all.
This is awesome, babe, and this was not as difficult as I thought it was going to be. It's really pretty easy.
Yeah, it is easy. It's just
a little dangerous.
But I mean, if you're careful, it's not bad. But if things went wrong, you'd be covered in chemical burns.
That would be bad. But we've been very careful and haven't had any issues. All we have to do is stir.
Yeah, I mean, if you were to make it, just be careful. Maybe not something you've had any kind of substances where you're not thinking clearly. Maybe don't be playing with lye. But
yes, do it sober.
Yeah.
And while Ted is taking his turn at the stirring, I came in here and prepared a little area for us to pour into the molds. I have 2 molds, but I don't think it's going to use both of them. I don't think it'll make more than 6 bars is what I'm trying to say. So I put it here in a cardboard box just in case we spill any, and then it will sit here for 3 days to cure before we take it out of the molds. I'm stirring it up, y'all. We're getting there. It's taking a long time to get the temperature down, but we're just taking turns at the bowl, stirring away. Let's check the temperature.
Well, it's not the temperature, it's just you want the bond, so once it starts getting like thickening up, you'll know when it does.
Well, I meant the temperature for adding the essential oil.
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff.
what's it at?
92.
Let it go down a little bit.
Yeah. I actually like this better than making the melt and pour because you have a lot more time before the soap starts to harden. So you can wait for the temperature to get low, add in your essential oil, and you don't have to worry about it setting on you before you get to that point.
No, but this is why a lot of people probably like the other, because this is a lot of work. We're going to spend at least 20 minutes before. You'll know, though, it'll just start getting thick. And
yeah, I can already tell it's starting to thicken up.
Yeah, it'll get to almost like a butter, but that's when the bonds are happening, and then you got soap.
Saponification.
Yep.
We are adding in the essential oil here, the fragrance. And we are at about 92 degrees, so that should be fine. Ted is just slowly pouring it in as I stir. Oh my goodness, this smells fantastic.
Now you're ready for coloring?
Yep, let's add in
or
the coloring.
Or you want orange first?
Whatever you want to do, babe. So we also have the orange right over here that Ted grated up, so he's adding that in, the orange peel. That's for a little color and a little fragrance. And a little scrubby action too in the soap. Oh, is it having a weird reaction?
It did. Watch when I pour it in, it looks weird.
It could be the alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think to look up if we could put alcohol in this with the lye. It did look like it had a little bit of a reaction, but it seems to be alright. Is it coloring it?
I don't know. It's hard to say.
Maybe we should, just pour it in. We'll see what happens.
Oh, yeah, I think it is coloring.
Yeah, it is. We may need more. Maybe we should just pour some straight up mica powder in there. Because it doesn't really look green. It looks more orange at this point. Yeah, just shake some in there. Screw it. I think this needs a lot more color than like my melted pour soap needs. Yeah, it's starting to get green now. Look at that. It'll just be a nice greenish orange. It'll look very natural and rustic. I like that.
Oh yeah, it's getting pretty green now. Getting thicker?
Yeah, it's definitely getting thicker. Alright, Ted's taking over to stir for a few more minutes. I think I'm going to add a little more coloring. I'm going to add a little bit of grass green in here.
Ooh, that is nice.
Yeah. The light green just made it look kind of, I don't know, it's dingy color.
Like pea soup.
It did look like pea soup. That's exactly what it looked like. So
Yeah,
we're gonna add,
that.
we're gonna put some of this grass green in. Now we're getting green.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, that's lovely. The old grass green did the trick. Y'all, we are still stirring. It's been what, like 30 minutes of stirring, and we still don't have saponification, so we're still stirring. If you use an immersion blender, it'll be ready in about 10 to 15 minutes. We don't have an immersion blender. We're using a wooden spoon, so we're gonna be stirring this shit for like an hour. But I also just realized I only put 15 milliliters of fragrance in, and I was supposed to put 20. So I am gonna put another 5 milliliters of orange in there. Yeah, I put 1 5 milliliter spoon of orange and 2 of cypress, and that's only 15 milliliters. And that just occurred to me randomly while I was standing here, so I'm gonna put a little bit more orange in there. If we had like a rubber whisk, we could use that too, but we do not. You can't use metal, and that's basically all we have that could go any faster than a wooden spoon. Y'all, we have been stirring this for about an hour now, and this is how it's looking. It is getting there. It's almost ready for us to pour into the molds, but it's looking quite nice. Looking very green. And also, it's gonna take 5 to 6 weeks for this to cure, so never mind, this is not gonna be a holiday gift. This is just gonna be soap for Ted and I to use. I think we'll have to make melt and pour for holiday gifts this year because we just don't have enough time to cure this. I didn't realize it was gonna take that long to cure. So next year we will try this again, but we will start it like in November. But that's all right. Ted and I are gonna have some really nice soap to use once this finally cures. We have achieved saponification, you guys. We are ready to pour this into the molds. Look at that. You ready, Ted?
Yeah, you want to pour it?
I can, yeah. Let me put my gloves on. Here we go. We're gonna bring it in here. And pour it into the molds here. Wish me luck. I hope I don't spill it all over the place. Oh, this is gonna be nice. Look how pretty.
Oh yeah, it is gonna be nice.
It smells fantastic too. I just love that combination of evergreen and citrus. It makes such a nice holiday soap. Here we go. We were up to 3 bars now.
Maybe.
Ooh, I overfilled that one.
That's all right.
And then 4 bars. I think we're gonna get at least 5.
Yeah, maybe 5 and a little one.
Yeah.
No, maybe just 5.
I think we got
you get a little one.
Yeah. 5.5 bars. There we go. Let me get all that in there. All that good orange peel in there. Okay. There they are. Now we're gonna let these sit here for 3 days, and then we will take them out of the molds and let them cure for another 5 to 6 weeks. So y'all, it's been a few hours, and this is what the soap looks like now. I think we really overdid it with the coloring. It is neon green, but luckily these are just for Ted and I to use, and they are not gifts. So we're gonna practice a lot more before we actually make these for gifts, I think. With getting the coloring and stuff right, because we just kept adding more and more green thinking it wasn't green enough, but then when it hardened, it turned out like this. It really does look like grass green. It smells good. It's starting to harden, no separation. I think it worked.
Yeah, it looks like it did. Yeah, if it didn't work, you'd see oil on the top.
It'd separate.
It would start like just seeping up, making little holes, and oil would be seeping out.
Yeah. Well, night has fallen, and that means it's time for Ted to open his advent calendar. You ready, babe?
We have day number 7.
Yeah, hold on, let me see. Day number 7, there we go. Open it up. That one should be easy to get into.
This one's more of those Oreo ball things.
Oh, is it? That's your only repeating day.
These are good.
Yeah, I know you liked those. All right, 2 more Oreo snowballs for Ted. Beautiful. Beautiful snowballs. He's gonna juggle them.
No, you have to have 3 to juggle.
Oh, juggle a salsa container. No, don't do that. I left that salsa out on the table. I'm going to have to throw that out. Ted is a pro juggler, you guys. He's really good at it. Every time we go in the store, he like starts juggling oranges or limes or something. So speaking of the store, Ted and I are about to go on our Saturday night grocery shopping trip to get our groceries for the week. I've made our list and our meal plan and all that. And then we are coming home to call it quits early tonight because tomorrow we are going to see the Trans-Siberian Orchestra and I'm so excited. So I got to get up early to get this vlog out to you guys before we go. So I will be filming that obviously for Vlogmas day 9-ish, I think. So thank you guys so much for joining us for another day of Vlogmas. I hope you enjoyed our soap making adventures. We're not perfect at it, but I think we did a pretty good job. This is the first time Ted has ever used coconut oil. He always used lard before, so it was kind of a learning experience for both of us, but he understood the process, so we got it done. Anyway, thank you so much to each and every one of you who watches my vlogs. I truly appreciate you, and I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!